I'm not saying like I can't protect myself, but I'm
Yeah.
saying different, like a different protect, like safety when I
If
feel
yeah,
when
you
he's,
feel secure. Yeah. Protect. Yeah.
yeah,
Feel
like here,
secure.
here, yeah.
Safe. Yeah.
Excuse me. And then even just having my kids, like I said, growing up, I didn't grow up with my parents, so like
Yeah.
I didn't have like I was a lot more around my mom's sisters, so I didn't
Yeah.
really have a father like like figure like around my life. Like
Yeah.
my grandpa, like if he passed away at a like I was young, like I don't think I remember all that. So when I met him, like for him, like because I'm just as stubborn, like I'm a hard head, like woman as well too. Like I
Yeah.
don't tell me what to do. I really don't. Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
know there's compromise, like when it comes to marriage and all that stuff, but like I know that like I don't know if it was Malia or Trudy that said it, but there's women out there that likes when men tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not those women. Like, and I think it's okay. Like, there's women out there that just like to be told. I think that's just like I think it turns them on. For me, I don't
Yeah.
like that. I like to just be equal in all area.
Yeah.
So like for him, like honestly, it's protection. Like other than like that financially, like we both come together, but at the same time, like that's not even like anything. Like for me, like it's really safety because I feel like I didn't have like that man to make me feel like growing up, it was
Yeah.
nothing but my grandma was around me, like all that. But I feel like that part, like I feel safe when he's around. Like even when like he's not here at home, I can still feel his presence, like with the here, like here at home. Like when he's not with us, like when we go places, I feel like he's not. Now I feel like I gotta man up, and protect us when he's not around. But when he's around, like I feel the most safe, like safe when there's other things too, but that's like the main thing that he does bring to the plate. And
Yeah. Yeah.
there's a million things that I can think of. It's just that is the main thing that I feel like that my husband does bring to the plate. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's more, but that we'll go with that right now.
You feel more safe when he puts the war paint on.
Hey, oh, and then that's another thing too. Like being himself, like he does it. Thank you for bringing that up. Like a lot of times, my cousins on my dad's side, they'll be like, "Hey, I want to see Batman." Oh my, but
Felt Bruce Wayne. Eh? What's Bruce
yeah,
Wayne?
like I like that. He's himself. Like
Yeah.
for Tongan, we don't like we look at that and we're like,
Yeah.
but he does himself. I like that. Like he doesn't have to. He has his own identity. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? So
yeah.
there, I'm done.
No, no, that's one thing I respect about Savage is like he's true to himself and that's why yeah I love that about him and I respect that about him. But the bad you have made the Batman, I'm dying with this. And, hey Batman, okay, come over here. I can just picture that in my mind. Family reunion. Hey Batman, man, that's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. But no, that you actually that's actually important. Like the when whenever the father is around, right, or the man is in the house, you feel that sense of security. I always believe like the mom brings the unconditional love and nurture and caring, but then the dad, right, the dad just brings that sense of protection, security, right, that only a man can bring. So then, no, you made a great, good point.
And I just wanted to add, I'm sorry, one more thing. And my
Yeah,
kids always do, like they write off of that. Like when he's not around,
yeah,
they're always asking, like, "Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy?" It's like they know that. Like, I mean, and I know a lot of people don't have kids, but I'm just saying for like my own experience, like my kids even know he's more of the protector more than mommy. So like
yeah,
even when we go places, like they feel safe just
yeah,
being there and stuff like that. So like I know I could protect them too, but I feel like even
yeah,
they know that I feel safe when my husband is around or when daddy's around. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's facts, right? Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Liti. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna pass it on to Trudy. Trudy, what's your thoughts? What are things your husband? What does he do? What does he bring to your relationship that that you appreciate about him being as a man?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, like you mentioned, like taking out the trash. I appreciate that. I could take out the trash myself, right? All the
Yeah,
time. Like I'll do it sometimes, but I appreciate when he does it on, all the time too on his own.
yeah.
And then I appreciate the car. Oh my gosh, like he always takes the car to get it clean, detail, and inside it's
Oil change and everything.
yeah,
Huh?
and then vacuumed all up inside and everything, be smelling good in there. And I'm like, so when I come in there, it's like smelling good, looking clean, and just gas is full. Like I appreciate those things because I could do all that too, right? Which
Yeah,
I'll probably only do it like once a month, probably.
yeah,
But he does it way more like than me, of course. So
yeah,
I really love that and appreciate
yeah,
that, right? But something like she mentioned, secure. Yes, I do, feel that with my husband. And then I also feel, um, like the protection, of course, as far as, yeah, like just me being safe. Like I feel safe with my husband. Even like, I'm just going to mention something that um really touched me like when I was because I was in the hospital, I was in the hospital a lot, given
yeah,
my circumstances. You guys know I am a dialysis patient, just
yeah,
FYI. So I was always in the hospital. But anyways, while I'm in the hospital, like it's crazy because I'm always anxiety and I have depression and stuff. Sometimes I'll get that. And then he walks in the room and then all of a sudden my blood pressure like goes down. And I'm like more calm, like when he comes in the room, literally.
yeah,
Like they're all like, what happened? Like he needs to come more often.
yeah,
Because yeah, it's just that, like literally like get that from him, when
yeah,
he literally walks in the room, like, and I just like all of a sudden it's just, yeah, I just get really like, yeah, I guess it's just calm. Like it's calming, and I think that's a really good quality, like in your to have, in that other person, like to be able to really literally like feel that from that person. Like that's really important. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's my little share. Thank you.
no, no worries, no worries. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Trudy. And yeah, absolutely right. Because most women, I talk to them, they don't want to take out the trash. No, they don't want to do the oil change. They don't want to change the tire. Those are things that they prefer their men to do. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you're watching this right now, all the ladies out there, post your comments in the live chat. What do you guys what do you guys appreciate and of what men bring to the relationship, and post that on that live channel. And remember, I saw a TikTok going viral. It was this older woman. She was like pretty much saying what Trudy was saying, but she was just kind of complaining, like, "Hey, look, I'm old, I'm 40, 50 right now. I don't have a man, but I don't want to take out the trash. I don't want to change my own oil. I don't want to mow my own lawn. I want that. I prefer a man doing it." And pretty much she was just kind of giving guidance to all the younger women to appreciate a man if they ever find a quality one when they're younger. But yeah, I'll pass it on to Malia. Malia, what's your thoughts about Run It Up? Yeah, what does he do? What as a man, and that you appreciate and value in the relationship?
He provides that great D. I'm just kidding.
Mali, Run It Up.
I'm just saying.
Hey, sometimes the real thing is different from that dildo, man. Sometimes you just gotta
Ain't
get the
that the
real
truth?
thing. Go
So
ahead.
for me, like when I pretty much did everything for a couple of years before I met my husband. My husband just made life easier because he, you know, he's the one that did chores that I didn't want to do, take out the trash. And like as far as the car, I'm Trudy, I am on the same boat. Like if I did not have my husband, I'm pretty sure like all these crooked ass people would be like, oh, it's gonna be $1,000 for oil change. And I would believe them too. But you know, it's just stuff like that. In my relationship with my husband, we don't necessarily have like a role. Like my husband, he also cooks, cleans, and he does the laundry. Um, and we really just, I don't know, we really just work as a team
Mm.
in our relationship. But I think a lot of it is like comfort, you know. Your spouse brings you comfort, and like Trudy, like my husband is like my favorite person. And one thing, like, because when we first got together, I didn't really fuck with like any friends or any family. And one thing that really annoys, I think it still annoys them now, is how close we are. Like if I go somewhere without my husband, like after 2 hours, I'm like, this is boring. I want to go home. Or I'll text my husband and be like, call me and tell me, say you need me. But like, you know, they get annoyed by that. But I think it just comes when, you know, when you're in that type of relationship or when you're in a good relationship at least. But with my husband, you know, like, you know, not only does he's just a really good partner, financially, you know, spiritually, emotionally. And another thing too with him is just he allows me to like really be myself. Like I feel like I didn't really have to compromise a lot um, to make him happy, um, or to keep him happy. And
Mm.
I think, especially in our culture, um, I think a lot of times, you know, a lot of men in our culture, I find that they kind of want you to be like in a box. They want to put you in a box and want you to be like this cookie cutter, like Tongan woman. But I think with my husband, I really appreciate the fact that he allows me to be expressive and to be creative and not judge me on that. And that's something that I really appreciate from him.
All right, all right. Shout out to run it up. Shout out. Oh, got that D, man. Got that D. Defense. What they always say, defense wins championships. All right.